Hello everyone. Hello. Let me move this. Oh, can I? I don't know if I can. Move this monitor over a little bit. I think I'm actually going to switch. Let me switch this. I'm going to switch the way the monitor is because it'll make it a little bit easier for me to see. The chat will be more like looking towards you. Hello Marlene. Hello Sharon. Hello Gina. Hello Penny. Hello Shannon. My hoodie is restraining me, but I love it. It's tie-dyed. See? It's like weird tie-dye. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello Tina. Why didn't anybody tell me my hair was looking crazy? Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. So, I'm excited to be back. I had to take a little hiatus. I don't want anyone to think that I didn't love you anymore. What the heck was that? Oh, it was the plug. I don't want anybody to think that I don't love you anymore. I certainly do. More so than ever. Oh, that's okay, Kara. But we have a lot of really incredible things coming to Brutus Monroe. Really, really incredible. Really, really incredible things coming to Brutus Monroe. So, with that being said, that is it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. See, this is one of the reasons that I haven't been going live, but I'm just going to very quickly, just give me 1 second. I'm going to reply to this email. I'm going to reply to this email very, very quick. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Approved. Thanks so much. We have been working on, behind the scenes, we have been working on no less than, oh goodness, 100, I think it's 146, I think was the last count, 146 new products for Brutus Monroe that will be coming out within the next quarter. So, we have some stuff that is coming out very, very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, mine should be here very soon, Kara. But not everything is going to be out right away. You're going to see some things very soon. I can't give you an official release date yet. It'll be this month, but I can't give you an official release date yet because we're still waiting on some things ourselves. But like 140, somewhere around there, we have a lot of things coming, and that took up my entire life pretty much last week. But I really, really want you to be excited and love the new things that we have coming to Brutus Monroe. And as most of you know, and some of you may not because you might be new here, hello, my name is Christopher Allen, and I am the CEO and founder of a craft company, a paper craft company called Brutus Monroe. And I like to try to go live every day, but unfortunately, being the CEO of Brutus Monroe sometimes pulls me away so I can bring some new fun and exciting things for all of you, and there are quite a few things coming. I mean, a lot of really, really great things coming. So, I missed you too, Maria. So, with that being said, I could tell you that just stamps alone, we have 16 brand new. Did I have something in my teeth? Oh, my goodness, I had something in my teeth. Oh my goodness. I think it's oh my goodness, how embarrassing. We have, I think, 16. Oh, and now it's on my lip. My live TV, folks. 16 new, it's gone. Oh, thank goodness. 16 brand new stamps, just stamps. We have a lot of stuff coming. So, we'll talk about it when it happens, but it's coming very, very soon. And whew, it's good. Now, one bit of housekeeping that I have to review with you, just so y'all know. If you, oh, good, well, it was something. There was something there. If you order something and there are not enough eggs that go into your basket, doesn't that sound crazy? If there are not enough eggs that go into your basket, don't worry. We are triple checking to make sure that you get enough eggs, and if by any chance the eggs slip through and you don't get enough, we will make sure to take care of it. We will make sure to either send you, some sort of a virtual gift card. We'll send you the eggs. There's lots of stuff that we can do to make sure to fix it, but we are doing everything in our power to make sure that all of the eggs are going to. Sometimes the system gets overwhelmed, especially if you get 25 to 26 of the eggs, which a lot of you are getting. There are still 2 $500 shopping sprees available. One already went out. I don't know who it went out to, but if you get a golden egg that's like this big in your order, it's not the regular size golden egg, it's about this big, you'll know that you won one of the big prizes. But don't worry, if they don't go into your cart, we are triple, double, quadruple checking to make sure that you get the eggs. To give you an idea of how crazy everything has been, we have officially gone through a little over 8,000 eggs. We're almost at 9,000. Almost at 9,000 eggs have been distributed in all of the orders so far that have gone out. Now, with that being said, we have approximately 10,000 eggs. Once those eggs are gone, we are done. There will no more eggs to be had. The reason, those little dies I got the comment. Oh, that's great. We are not going to be stuffing any more eggs. I had a meeting with the team today, and they said, Christopher, no more eggs, please. And I said, no more eggs until next year. So, once those 10,000 eggs are gone, the promotion is over. So just so you know, but don't worry, we always have tons of tricks up our sleeves for the upcoming weeks. So yes, so once those 10,000 eggs are gone, they are gone. So you will know because the eggs won't go in your basket anymore, is how you'll know. Also, the Splish Splash dies. I know there were several of you waiting for them. They were held up in customs. They arrived to us today. So your orders should be going out if you got the. Sorry, there's something flying around. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it's flying around or if it's like dust. It might be dust. But if you were waiting on those Splish Splash dies, they are shipping between today and tomorrow. And if you want the Splish Splash dies, we have a ton of them now. They are ready to go. Now you need to host a swap meet. I know, right? I know, that would be a great idea. So that's everything for the eggs. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I wanted to share with you, even though unfortunately it was opened by the post office and ripped. I fixed it though. I fixed it as best I could. I received this beautiful, beautiful card from Christopher Westbrook. And I cannot get over how stunning. Let's go to the coloring cam. How beautiful this card is. Just stunning, Christopher. I don't know if you are here, but I appreciate it, my friend. It is beautiful, and we are going to be recreating this card tomorrow night, live. Lord willing, we are going to be recreating this with the Brutus Monroe wreath die. I'm just going to say that he just didn't have the wreath die yet. That's why he used someone else's. But I will be using one of the Brutus Monroe wreath dies tomorrow to recreate this card. I mean, I'm not going to read. He wrote such a beautiful message inside. And I never ever share your messages if you send me a card unless you tell me I can or ask me to. But it was just a beautiful card that he sent to me, and I love it. So we are going to recreate this tomorrow. You can see where the post office, they rip things open, and yeah. We are going to, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Exactly. Well, I'll fashion a canoe if the creek rises. But that might be it, Got a call from Heather C. and eggs don't count when you buy the creek. Yes, correct. They do not. The system sometimes accidentally adds them in. The eggs do not count. The only reason that they do not count. Oh my goodness, Gina, I forgot to bring it home. I put it in a frame already in my office. I'll have to bring it home. Yes, Carrie, if it accidentally puts the eggs in there, we will take them out just because they don't. We can't hold on to them until we ship. That's all. I did get Lily's card. Thank you, Gina. It is already in a frame in my office. So I won't bring the frame home because it's already sitting on I have a stand, one of the stands in my office, but I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it. Thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will take a picture of it. Maybe I'll post it on the Instagram, or I'll post it somewhere. I think we're friends on real Facebook, right? You'll see it. So yeah. Oh, it's so cute, and it's actually right next to my Katie made me a painting It's a little palette. It's like a little canvas, a really pretty little painting. I have so many things that y'all have sent me, and I love them so much, and I cherish them. I really do. I know a lot of people say like, "Oh, I love the things you send me." No, I cherish them and have them in my office. So that's that, and I think that's it. So tonight, I want to use the inspiration box, and I'll tell you why. There's not many of them left. When Little Miss Cassie does her unboxing on Facebook and on YouTube and everywhere that she unboxes, unfortunately and fortunately, they go. So, because of that, I wanted to show you another kind of a card that's kind of been tinkering around in my mind. I know that most of you probably have some tinkering moments, some moments where you get some ideas, and those ideas you always want to try them out, and you want to use them, and for me that happens more often than not. I don't always get to go through with those ideas, so tonight I would like to do that if you will have me. So, what we're going to do is we are first going to kind of assemble the idea of this card. So, I've kind of thought through a couple of ideas for the card, and I think that we're going to have some fun putting them together. First of all, I wanted to use, so these are the panels that come, let me see if I can turn down this light a little bit. Can you see a little bit better? A little bit better. So these are the panels that come in the box. Most of you are familiar if you wait until you see next month's box. You probably already have seen some of the stuff from next month's box, right, Shannon? I think you guys have seen the next 2 boxes. Alright, so let's see here. So these are 2 of the panels, and then we have this one that's just a really, really nice pattern that you can do whatever you want with. And then we have the little jars, and then last but not least, this is the background I think I want to use tonight. I've had this idea to tie a ribbon on the jar for like, oh no, she was missing the acetate. Oh, we might have to get her some. That's because she gets a special box. She gets a special box that we put together early, so the acetate we might have forgot to put it in there for her, but I'm sure she'll get it because she has a box of stuff coming soon. So yeah, so this is the stamp, and do we want to, maybe are we going to use acetate? I don't know. Let's see, hold on. I cleaned up my desk, and you all know how much I love when my desk is clean. I can't find a single thing. Okay. Gets real tricky. Alright, so let me move these. Let me move these Cricut pens out of the way. Ooh, Cricut got themselves in trouble, didn't they? We're not going to bring it up because I don't want to have a full discussion about it, but Cricut got themselves in some trouble. They sure did get themselves into some trouble. I can tell you that much. They sure did. Okay. So what I'm thinking that we are going to do here is, I think we are going to think about this layering situation here, because I do want to tie some ribbon. Let's see. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, Maria's class is coming up fast. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some blending on the outside, because we're not going to do any coloring of the outside, but I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit. I hope y'all don't mind. I, have a vision in my mind, but I don't have a set, this is exactly what we're going to do. So if you've come here for direction in the beginning, this is not your place to be. I always, will guide you with the finished card, but we're going to kind of work through this one together tonight. Oh, Carrie, that's what I say too. That's the thing. Wait till you see next month. Do y'all know what next month is, or what happens next month? So you should kind of know the theme. All right, so let me grab my trimmer. May I ask why I do some? Oh, yes, Sharon. Those are admins. So, they are some wonderful folks that help me. If something goes wrong, and someone says something gross or mean or rude or cusses or says something like crafting is stupid, they can moderate and get rid of them. So it's very, very helpful for when I'm live and I'm in the thick of things and I'm making stuff. Hello, Donna, I missed you too. When I'm making stuff, they can swoop in and stop someone from being gross. So that's what they do, and they're the best. And they can post links and help you to find things on our website. They're just all around great folks. Great folks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to score this at 5.5. Because that is our score point. This is SEA cardstock, for anybody that's wondering. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the glitter stock. Yeah, we're going to use some of the glitter stock. They came in the box. Okay. You're the booting team. So here's a piece. So we're going to cut this down to, because I want to still be able to see the blue. So let's cut this down to 4. And do not throw away this little strip. This little strip would be perfect on like the end. I don't know if y'all have ever tried the Brutus Monroe glitter stock, and I know most of you have, but this box would be the time to try them out. Okay, so now we have our one layering piece. Yeah, we haven't had to boot anybody in a while. The Troll Patrol, that's good. Okay, so you can see we have our first layering piece. See that there? Oh, thank goodness the heat turned off. I don't know why this is so bright tonight. There we go. I'm gonna have to figure out the balance. It's very, very, I mean, this is a lighter color, but it's bright tonight. Okay, so 4 1/4 by 5.5, so that's 4 by 5 1/4. So now we need 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so 3 3/4. Let's see. I don't want to do this. We'll cut a little bit off of each side. So we don't cut too much off. There we go, 3 3/4, because we're going to just make this kind of look like the outside. It's going to kind of look like it's stamped, but it's not. Which always keeps them guessing. Like the whole, how'd you do that? How do you do that? Okay. The bad guys haven't found us yet, Penny, which is good. I am sipping on my pomegranate water. It's my new favorite. My new favorite pomegranate water. And I've been trying to stay as hydrated as possible because, guess what? Okay, we're going to put this. Wow. Number one, I am down officially 31 pounds. 31 pounds. 31. And this little thing is driving me crazy. And number two, I got my first vaccine. So, I am Team Moderna, and it is not Mio. It is Target brand. So I got my first. So I'm down 30 pounds and 31 pounds, and I got my first vaccine. So I'm just a new man. I'm a whole new man. Hello, Jen. Whole new man. So I'm very excited to be able to hug and kiss and hold my mama again. So yeah, April 10th. My birthday is April 13th, so 3 days before I will get my final vaccination. And I mean, I've been vaccinated since I was a baby, so what's one more, right? What's one more? I'm disappointed because my tail hasn't started growing yet. So they tell me though that I should have superpowers within a couple of weeks. So we'll see. But to anybody that's worried about it, I feel great. I feel fantastic. I am Team Moderna, and that's just because that was the one that was available to me. But I feel fantastic, and I feel great knowing that soon things will be getting better. Things will be getting a lot better. So, woo! All right. So this is where we're at so far. Do you see this? Can you see this? So this is where we're at. All right, and we are going to do some blending around here. April 12th. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant that all of you were your second. I was like, oh, my goodness, all of you are getting your second vaccine so close to me. You guys are talking about your birthdays. Woo. Right over my head. I know, I'm very disappointed. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of stamping. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some layering, because I'll tell you right now, that Shannon, is she still watching? That Shannon did such an incredible job with this stamping when she made her card that dag nabbit. Now, I want to do the same thing. So, what we're going to do is we are going to, but I know, right? So we are, we're going to go ahead and stamp this out. We're going to do, I don't know, we might do some layering, stamping. I'm not 100% certain yet. April 16th. Oh, good. 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 All right, so we're going to do the same thing we did before. Let me, well, I'm going to move the coloring cam, I think. What we're going to do is we're going to put this right in the corner here. And I think we're going to do the jar. Are we going to do some of the flower? I don't know. Because I want this to set aside to dry while we're... You'll see. It'll all make sense soon. So I think we're going to do the jar because we're going to cut this out. We're going to fussy cut it. I'm still waiting. I got my weekly confirmation. Are you still wanting to be on the list? Yes. So I got... the reason I got mine was because Rob, as a teacher... I was able to sign up as his +1. So that's I was very fortunate. There's a lot of school districts that are doing that. The thing is, my mama told me, and so did everybody else, that when you have the opportunity to get it. So I did. So I said, oh, there's my opportunity. I'm doing it. So. Yeah, and if you can believe it, 90% of the Brewers Monroe staff is now vaccinated, which is just incredible, fantastic. Sorry, I'm moving the coloring cam out of the way because it's just getting in the way, and it's driving me bonkers. So I'm going to move it out of the way. Sorry, everyone. I guess I can. It's getting in the way of the Misty, that's the issue. Oh, that's great, Nikki! Okay, so now we'll go ahead and put our second, we're going to hit this twice. So yeah, so I'm in. Step 1 and done. Oh my goodness, Sharon. I hope you feel better soon, my friend. Oh, good, Carrie, good. Did I move the gong? The gong! Okay, so there's our first piece, and I think we're going to stamp our stems too. So yeah, so let's stamp our stems. Oh wait, I have to clean this. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do? What am I going to... Oh, yes. I found this while I was cleaning. Down 20 is still really good. My goodness, down 1 is good. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Heather Collins just called me. So I had to text her and let her know I'm live. Anyway, I found my cinnamon heart. Cinnamon heart squeaky clean. Alright. She's going to be popping in here, I'm sure, any second. I'll call her once I'm done. Okay. She said, sorry, guys. She knows. I told them on you. I told them all. She knew. She knew I was going to tell them. She knew I was going to tell you guys. Alright, so let's do both stems, shall we? I think we're going to do this stem. Well, no, we'll do this stem in this direction. Now remember, it doesn't matter which way you do your stems. You can do them whichever way you want. Alright, so we'll do this one, I think, this way. Because you can, the way they were illustrated, you can flip-flop them. Alright. Oh my goodness, you had it twice, Donna? My word. Donna said, I'm unable to scroll past shiny things on the website. I don't know that that is a... I don't know if that is a side effect of the shot. I think that just means that you really love good crafty goods. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put down our stems because we are going to do the flowers separately. Oh, wait until y'all see the die of the month next month. I'm really having a hard time not giving things away. I'm going to try to be quiet, but y'all, the die of the month is now switched over to $15 a month, and I promise you, when everyone sees the die that they're getting next month, there's not going to be any spots left, because it is going to be limited. It's going to be very limited. I think I want to say there's 150 spots for the new one, because of the size of the stamp. You'll see. The stamp of the month. Do you all want to just see the stamp of the month next month? Do you want to see a picture of what it looks like? You want to see a picture? I'll just share it with you. Just because we're amongst friends. Since we're amongst friends. This is the packaging. Are you ready? That's all I'm showing you. But with the new die of the month, you will be able to make everything in that picture. Alright, so we're going to stamp this. Well, let's see. How do I want to do this? So, WWSD. What would Shannon do? Okay, so, let's see. So I'm going to start with this littler guy. I think this little guy will go here. Yeah, little guy will go there. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, so now there are going to be, the new thing is they are buildable. So all the dies for the next 3 months are buildable. That is one thing I can tell you. For the next 3 months, the stamps are buildable, or the dies are buildable. There's a lot of dies. I want to say, I think there's like 70 dies or something. I don't know. But remember, the reason we're able to do it is because we're ordering so many more. And I shouldn't say there's only 100. I shouldn't say 150. There's only 150 spots. There's only 150 more spots on top of what's already registered, is what I should say. Because everybody gets everybody gets really stuck on numbers for some reason of how many we have of things, and sometimes we have more than others. Sometimes it's not too often. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean these stamps, and I'm gonna set this stuff to the side. Look at how gorgeous these are. I'm going to set this to the side so that we can go back and color those. We're going to color them with Simon Hurley inks. Yeah, there's only 150 new spots left. Ooh, and wait until you see. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say anything else. Just know that we have some really great plans. really great plans for some upcoming things at Brutus Monroe. What the heck was that? Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this in. And I can tell you that we have a list. Miss Heather Collins will be calling you. If you previously, I just actually sent it to her today, so you'll be getting calls soon. Anyone that was previously a subscriber to the Die of the Month Club that had canceled for any reason, you'll be getting a phone call, and she'll be letting you know how, if you would like to resubscribe to get that ball rolling quickly, because again, once the new products are rolled out, generally things happen pretty quickly. Oh yeah, there are only 4 ATC kits. Oh, and wait till you see, there's a surprise next month at the ATC box, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let Heather reveal that to you because it's her deal. But you're going to be very excited about. There's new, really nice new packaging. Is all I can say. I won't say anything else though. Zipped. All right, so I think what we're going to do. Let's see. How do we want to blend the outside? Let's see here. So I'm thinking I want to do some blues. Maybe blues and purples. Or maybe I want to go completely rogue and do some reds and pinks. Yeah, we'll do reds and pinks. Maybe an orange. No. Reds and pinks. Wait until you see. It's really cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you're going to see we're going to have a lot more that's playing off of that very soon. We just had to make it through the first quarter of the year. I think that's for pretty much any company. Let's make it through the first quarter of the year, and then we can expand. And that's what we're fixing to do. So, all right. So we're going to do some blending. I am using the wonderful blender brush from Pink and Main. We will be getting these back soon, hopefully. Oh my goodness, you should see, Maria, you should see the boards in my office. The amount of things that are on the boards in my office right now, it's overwhelming. Just the sequins, if you could believe it, and so that's why we really need to have a, sometime do like a little documentary thing or something. Just the sequins alone, and it's going to be really hard for you to see this, but I promise you it is really going to be very pretty. Just the sequins alone take probably about, I don't know, a week and a half to really iron out every single sequin, and I'm talking for the inspiration box. There's a lot of planning that goes into just the sequin colors, because the sequin colors don't just come like that. Michael has it's in Monday, maybe we'll show it to you, I don't know, might be a secret though. Michael has these books, and I'm sorry, I should tell you, I'm going in first with Rosy Cheeks. Michael has these incredible books of sequins, and he goes through them. There's thousands of them. I mean, thousands and thousands. Oh, good. Come on up. Thousands and thousands and thousands of different sequins that he chooses, the colors for. And it's just so cool. And the ribbons also are hand chosen. Everything, really. It takes a lot of planning. We have a great team at Brutus Monroe to make sure it all comes together. Alright, so now I'm just blending in the colors. I know it's really, really hard for you to see because the light is just blaring. But I'll bring it up here to show you so maybe you can see how pretty it's really coming together. I don't know why that light is just blaring. I know it's not, the problem is it's I don't know why it's, because the thing is it's not brighter than it normally is. So see, I mean, we can put it down that low, but... I guess, I mean, we can keep it down that low. Up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now... Yeah, I think there's 1 or 2 spots left. It might be also... Let's see. Is that better? That's real dark. We'll keep it down that low. Okay. Okay. The problem is, I mean, the issue is the fact that it's, I think there's a different way. Hold on. I have to figure out with the remote. There's a way to change the light, like, to different, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, there's a way to work this thing, but I don't know. Oh, yay, Donna! Yay, yay, yay! Okay. So now I'm gonna grab a little bit of bee sting. I do need to call Kitty K. The thing is, this, I think the light, honestly, is too close. I don't know. It's bright. I mean, it's a bright light. I mean, I could, well, I'm not going to do it right now, but I could go in and adjust. I'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm just hitting the edges with a little bit of the red, just to add a little bit of oomph to the lighter areas. I do, it's just the light is very, I just need, I think, like a higher post for it. It's not very high up, that's the thing. Or maybe I just need to bring this down further. I'll just drop that. Let's see if that helps it. You can definitely see it better. It's bright still. I might need to, we'll play around with it a little bit. But closer is not bad, I don't think. Alright, drop my blending brush. Hold the phone. Alright, adding just a little bit more red. I think, I want to say there's like 2 spots, I don't know, maybe Maria's class is sold out. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. Not yet, Sharon, but I believe I'm using it. I think I'm using it Thursday on the schedule. I think. I have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. But I can use it, yeah. I can use it Thursday. Yeah, I know that there's not, I don't think there's a whole bunch of those left. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So maybe what I'll do is, because it's the lighting, see how that eats up that, oh, it's so great, that ink. I think it's the lighting. I don't know, we'll figure out the light, because the lighting this way is what the, is what I think the major issue is. Unless, can you see me okay? If you can, then we're good. Alright, so we're just getting all the ink out of there. I really wish I had the brush cleaner home, but I don't. Squig Clean does just fine, though. Okay, then we'll put it back in its little holder. Not until May, Penny. They keep pushing it back. You had to bring up that Peloton, didn't you? You had to bring up that Peloton. May. It's supposed to come May now. They keep extending it. Oh, it probably is the white from my shirt. You're right, because my shirt is really white. It's very, very white. I know, darn pandemic. All right. So let's get to coloring, shall we? So I think, let's see. So the way this is going to work Friday, Donna. Friday. Friday. And that's also when the stencil from Michael's staycation class, the stencil from Heather's staycation class, and one more, I can't remember, one more stencil is coming too, as well, I mean. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is, I think what will work really, really well with this background is some yellows. So some yellows and some oranges. So we have traffic cone, we have slippery one wet, and then there was one, and then we have guppy. Let's see what we can do with these. Oh, and also, so many of you have been loving, the bundles. So thank you all so much for loving the bundles that are at BrutusMonroe.com. But we need more ideas. So we need more ideas of what you would like to see as a bundle at BrutusMonroe.com. So please, we have set up a new email address that will come to all the powers that be at Brutus Monroe. It is bundles, BUNDLES, at BrutusMonroe.com. And that will send an email to us letting us know what bundles you would like to see. Okay, so BUNDLES at BrutusMonroe.com to send us an email letting us know which bundles you would like to see. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is what I call the Stampin' Up technique, where I push this down and you get some ink. See the ink there in the center? Let me move these out of the way. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of ink. I know I did see that on the order list, so Penny, you'll be happy to know that that is coming. I did see that on the order list. So yes, that is coming. I don't believe there was a final idea, Kara, so send that over. I know that there was some talk about it, but I don't know that it was ever finalized. So I'm just going in here with the Simon Hurley inks. Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we ever finalized it, so yeah, that's a great one to start out with. Alright, so I'm just starting with the darker color towards the center. And you can do this however you would like. However you would like. I'm just using the yellow Acetate, and I'm going to use a little bit of orange, I think, towards the center as well. Okay. And I'm going to pull some of this color. Yeah, I'm not sure that we finalized one, but it would be great to get one figured out. And who better than our partners in creativity to figure out what those bundles are? Because the thing is, at Brutus Monroe, myself and the team, we want it all, right? I mean, we love everything that we create. For the most part, there are some things that don't work out, and you know those go on the cutting room floor. But it's hard for us to decide on some of the bundles because we want to know what you really want. Yes, I know that was on the order sheet, Penny. So I'm sure that will be here soon, very soon. Yes, bundles at BrutusMonroe.com. Oh, Debbie, my love, thank you for your email. I just saw it come over. You're going to be very excited about something that is coming tomorrow. To Debbie K, that just sent me the email. Stay tuned, my dear friend. You are going to be very excited about what you will see tomorrow. What you will see tomorrow. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of orange. I think I'm going to actually have to get some of this orange put down onto a piece of acetate. Because I really want it to be concentrated. So let's go ahead and just grab grab a whole bunch. But yes, you'll be very, very happy because we have, Debbie, we have the new release coming from them tomorrow. It will be here tomorrow. I just saw the information, and that new release is so good. We've been having a lot of fun with that particular company, with all of them we have, but yes, the cat version is coming. Alright, so here you go. Yes, Debbie, it will be here tomorrow. And I think I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of Prom Queen. Not Prom Night, Prom Queen. Pink Fresh, Maria. Pink Fresh, Pink Fresh, Pink Fresh. It's a good collection. It is a good collection. Oh my goodness, Donna. I just read your comment real quick and I was a nervous wreck. I said, we are going to have to... Donna, I thought your comment said something else. And I got very nervous for a second. Whew. Okay. Whew. Don't ever look up too quick. Don't look up too quick. Because I got really nervous for a second. I said, I mean... Okay. Yeah, Nikki, I think that's what, I think that's what, I was like, we're gonna have to, I was like, someone better mute Donna, she's gone off the deep end, she's gone off the deep end. Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit, and you can see how quickly, I wasn't dirty-minded, I mean, that's a valid mistake. That is a valid mistake. I looked up really, I wish you could see how quick because y'all know, and I've told you this before, y'all don't see all the comments. It shows me all the comments, but it doesn't show you all of the comments. So, they go by so fast on my screen that I was like, well, I mean, I guess it's a party, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to add, what I need to do is I need to add a little bit of definition on the edges here. And you know, I'm not going to get too crazy into coloring because y'all know me. we'll be here all night. So, let's speed it up here, Christopher. So I'm going to add just a little bit here to the edges because we need to define our edges here. And I think we're going to do another coloring class soon because that's the number one question that I get asked over and over and over again is how do I do that precise watercoloring that you do? And it's really not that precise. It's more of just kind of going with the flow and looking at your lines and how things should line up, and it's a lot of fun once you kind of play around and you get the knack of it. Okay, so there we go. That would I would have the same issue. Hi, my Maria, I missed you. Oh. You got here just the right time, my Dion. Just the right time. Alright. I can't believe that Heather Collins hasn't given anybody a strike yet. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I was just saying WWSD. Alright, so now let's go in. We'll start with Slippery Wood Wet again. Was that what I started with? I think that's what I started with, right? Or was it Guppy? Well, we'll start with Slippery Wood Wet. I love doing the watercolor painting too. So let me show you up close what it looks like. There you go. Yeah, she must be distracted because she'd be headed out a lot of strikes. Alright, so again, we're going to do just some moderate kind of flooding of color. Did you just hear Benson? He just heard me say, all right, and I just heard him jump down. So he thinks that it's wrap-up time. Little does he know that we still have about 20 minutes of work to go. Alright, so we're just layering on some color here. And then we're going to go back in with our other colors. So we'll jump in with some Guppy, because that's our next deepest color. Actually, we'll go right in with Traffic Cone, because I want to build up the color pretty quickly here. And I just re-inked these, so they're nice and juicy for watercoloring, which is great. So now I'm just going to go in kind of within the negative areas and pop in some of the orange. And I'm going to do this one a little bit lighter in the respect of around the edges, because we're going to assume that this one has not fully bloomed yet. Although I do love, if you take a look at, it's the, can't remember exactly, I believe it's a blog post, or it might not be a blog post yet, but the one Shannon did, I love how the one is, I think it's actually this one that's sitting on the table. I love how versatile this stamp set is in the respect of the ability to do things like that, where you can have one laying on the table, or you could have one that is, that's actually on the stem. It's a really, really cool stamp set. Illustrated by our very own Chuck Carson. Although Chuck Carson, our dear Chuck, is had a break, a little siesta, so to speak, for the next 2 months, because our new illustrator is taking care of the next 2 months worth of stamps. So I think that'll be really, really cool for you all to be introduced to her. And her name is Olga. Olga. And I was going to show you what the inspiration box stamp looks like, but looks like I don't have it on my phone. That's what I was just looking for. I do not have that artwork. Or else I would spill the beans and I would show you. But I promise you, it's great. Oh, good night, Dion. Good night, my love. But yeah, and so this is how we did a quick and easy for the second one. Same kind of look to it. But yeah, next month is a real good one. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some blue for the glass mason jar. Or actually, do you think we should do maybe some purple? I don't know. Oh, good, Nikki. I completely forgot. Oh, it's okay. Whew. Have you ever done that and your heart stops where you drop it? It's okay because we're cutting that out. Yeah, I don't know where she went. I think we'll do some purple instead. We're just going to kind of highlight it because we are going to put some acetate on top of this to do our ribbon. You'll see. Rob has American Horror Story on upstairs, and he has gone to bed, and I can literally hear like people screaming screaming upstairs, and it scares me every time. And I don't scare easily because y'all know I love scary movies and horror movies and stuff, and I keep hearing it and I'm like, are we under attack? What is happening? Alright, so I just did a quick and easy kind of a watercolor wash. Can you see that? Just a quick and easy one. Quick and easy one. Okay, I know I love purple. Purple, I've really been getting into purple lately, and purple wasn't my jam for a long time, and now I've really been getting into it. Alright, so now we have the later gator is what we're going to use for the stems. Hello in Hollywood! And again, we're going to use the later gator, and it's just so pretty how this is going to stand out against the purple. Like the darker, I think the darker shade was definitely a good idea because it, or the purple, because it will allow for you to really be able to see the stem. There we go. I love it. All right, so let's put all this to the side real quick because we are going to cut out our. We're going to cut out our little jar here. And I have an idea for the jar, and I hope you all like this idea for the jar because, and I'll tell you why I like the idea for this jar, because, I'll show you, I'll just show you. Let me grab my die cutting machine. Where is my, oh, it's over here. I was like, can't go far. So first, I am going to stamp, actually. First, I need to stamp the jar onto here. So let me grab my Misty. And you're going to see what I'm up to. What paper am I using? I am using the Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigment paper. Let me pop this up. Hold on. So you can see that again. There we go. Whoops. The Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigment paper is what I'm using. And if you have not tried it yet when you're using your aqua pigments or you're using your Simon Hurley inks or any of the above, it's really truly is the best ink. Best ink. I mean best paper for it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp on our acetate. And don't be scared to stamp on acetate, it is just fine. Especially the Brutus Monroe acetate. This is the heat resistant one because we are going to heat set this. Okay. Set this to the side for 1 second. Oh yeah, she sent me pictures of it. We both love Halloween very much. We have discussed many times our love for Halloween together, me and Kara. All right. Pop this to the side now. Alright. Put the Misty away, we're all done with that. So now I'm going to grab so you can see now. See how great that looks? Now we're going to take our heat tool. On a lower setting. We're just going to heat this up. It won't take long for it to set up. But can you see how much, I've really been heating that, and look. All of the acetate is heat resistant. Yes, Penny, unfortunately it just has not been updated yet. But yes, all of it is heat resistant, and we have two new sizes that just came out, smaller sizes. Okay, there you go. And look how flat it is. I mean, I just heated that within an inch of its life, and it is good to go. So there is our finished piece. Isn't that great? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out because we're going to use this. The whole idea is when you tie ribbon around a mason jar, you are able to see through the mason jar, right? Oh, there's no bending at all. Look, I'll show you. Flat as can be. Isn't that great? Flat as can be. All right. That's the best part. Okay, so now we'll run this puppy through. Making sure that it's centered on there because we're not going to use any tape. Yes, 2 by 8.5, which is like for when you're doing little stuff, and then the 3 by 11. We wanted to come out with a couple of different sizes. And you'll see once you get them that the size might sound weird, but they make sense once you get them. Okay, so here's our jar now cut out. See that? Alright, so the whole idea behind this, and I'm hoping it works because we're trying it together. Let's move this out of the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and start cutting these out. So I hope everybody had a good day. I guess I should have asked about that earlier. And for this, I'm not going to get too fussy with the stems because a lot of it's going to be covered up. But I mean, I am going to go around them a little bit, ever so slightly. But don't get too caught up on the whole fussy cutting side of it. I mean, there are some folks like Heather Collins that could fussy cut her way, you know, across the country. But for me, it's not really. I mean, it doesn't bother me to fussy cut, but. And I mean, you could cut this jar out with the die as well. But don't let it, you know. Wait. Oh, happy birthday, Jen! We'll have to figure out some sort of a birthday song like Chi-Chi's. Alright. So you'll see this is going to go right here. Oh, I love that. Alright, so that's going to go right there. Now we need our flowers. Oh, yeah, the shrink film. Oh, I love that. Alright, so we're just cutting out our flowers real quick. Okay, there's our first one. And again, don't sweat it. Do not worry about it being Oh, I can't wait to transform. See, I did quite a bit to our house, not too much this year. I mean, we all know about the old faithful fog machine that went off and the neighbor almost called the fire department. But I really want to do up our yard this year for the trick-or-treaters. It was sad last year because there weren't as many trick-or-treaters, and I was out there with my cauldron that was a bubbling with all sorts of candies in it. It made me sad. Because Halloween's my favorite. What ink I use the Raven Detail ink. It is not waterproof, just so you know. It is permanent, but it is not, see, it won't come off, but it is it's not waterproof, just so you know. Hello, Simon. All right, so let's start assemblage, shall we? And then I'll show you what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to use this ribbon from that kit we used the other night, not the ribbon because it matches the purple so well. You'll see. All right. So let's grab some of the Brutus Monroe tissue tape. If you play your cards right, you will get some tissue tape during Monroe Madness. Some of our tissue tape during Monroe Madness, which is 3 days this year. It's the end of the month. You'll see. You will see. Ooh, and the free gifts during Monroe Madness this year. I'll tell you, they're good. I think Minnie Monroe just came downstairs. Because I don't know if I told you all this, but Benson has now discovered how to open the bedroom door. Minnie can't. She doesn't know how. But Benson does, so he goes up and he opens the bedroom door and lets her out. And then they gallivant around the house together. And I'm pretty sure I just heard both of them. But I think they heard me talking about them. So they stopped their reign of terror. Monroe Madness begins the 29th. It's the last 3 days of the month. Monroe Madness is a huge, I know he will teach her, that's the problem, huge event where you spend X amount and you get free gifts. Now, the only problem is we will not have a restock. Before Monroe Madness. So if things sell out before then, we can't guarantee that you can get them during Monroe Madness. That's the only caveat to Monroe Madness. We have stopped reordering things because we have the new release coming. But I can tell you that one of the Monroe Madness gifts this year is a Ranger heat tool. The Heat It tool is one of the Monroe Madness gifts. And I want y'all to know that we don't get these donated to us. We buy everything that goes into Monroe Madness. I don't want anyone to think like that we get like a whole bunch of stuff donated and we're like, haha, spend a whole bunch of money and get this for free. No, we have, I think, 16 cases of Heat It tools coming. But yeah, there's a lot of really incredible, a lot of exclusives this year. We pulled out all the stops. Any mini monster stories? There aren't any this week, actually. Oddly enough, she's been really good. She has been. All right, so we're going to place our jar here now. Okay, and then we're going to grab some of the, let's see here. Let's see. We're going to use some of the pop dots that are going to be also one of the free gifts. These are the Brutus Monroe pop dots that have the little easy peel pieces on them. Until you're not paying attention and you accidentally peel it under, which is okay. It'll still peel up. Okay. But yeah, you get a lot of free stuff. There's not really a lot that's on sale, but it's the time to buy full price merchandise, I guess I should say. It's when you want to buy the full price merchandise. Yes, it's the Inspiration Box Stamp Set. It is called, what is it called? I think it's the same name as the box. Alright. So this one I messed up the tab, so there we go. There's our first flower, and then our second flower will go right here. I think we'll kind of put it a little bit under. And we're just gonna, I think this one will just affix. We're not gonna pop that one up. You can buy, you mean buy cargo sleeves right now, Michelle? Or for Monroe Madness? The cargo sleeves are available right now, yes. You can buy whatever you want to get the free gifts. Whatever you want. They are not sold out. They are not. Not yet. No, 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 no. I don't think there's many. I don't think there's many inspiration boxes left, but this one is not sold out. And this is the inspiration box that comes with the alcohol ink. But yeah, you can buy whatever you would like during Monroe Madness. I mean, that would be the time to get yourself like a big shot or something. Hopefully soon, Donna. We are waiting on information back from Spellbinders, actually. We are just waiting on info back from them, but hopefully soon. We are hoping that we will be getting them very, very soon. Actually, let me, if you don't mind, I'm going to look real quick. Let's see. Yeah, you get a really pretty blue one. Bear with me one moment. I'm sorry, I want to just double check because I know that that was something that was a question before. So let me double check real quick. Yeah, you will get, it's a blue alcohol ink. Oh, let's see. They will be back in stock in about a week. About a week. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. You're welcome. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, feel better card. You're welcome, my friend. I'm glad you got it. I am glad you got it. About a week. About a week, my love. They'll be back in about a week. I just checked. That was a quick live check. That's just my fussy cutting, Nikki. Yeah, he's like Heather Collins. Although his white is like to Heather Collins is like she gets real up close. Yeah, they're good at that stuff. Okay, sorry. I needed to see a little bit better. I needed to be able to see a little better. Sorry. So, this is the card so far. So we used the Simon Hurley inks to blend and color everything, and I'm really, really digging it. I'm loving it. So what we're going to do is we're going to try something that I've never tried before, but I think it's going to work. So this we're going to place on top of here, and it's going to give us that shining, shimmering splendor that we all know and love, okay? But we're going to add some ribbon, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take some of the ribbon. This is the ribbon. This was from the Doodlebug kit, and I'm going to, be kind of liberal with it. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some adhesive, and I'm going to, right here, where normally this would tie around, I'm going to put it right there, put a little adhesive. Okay. Oh, thanks, Simon. Thanks. All right, so we're going to put a little adhesive right there. See that? See that? No smoke or mirrors, just a little bit of adhesive. Then I'm going to take the backer off. This is the Brutus Monroe tissue tape. I've been using this same roll forever. All right. And then I'm going to place this right on here like so. Okay. And then I'm going to take this piece and we're just going to line it up. Okay. But I'm going to take a little bit of the Brutus Monroe tissue tape and just place it right on the back here. And remember, the Brutus Monroe tissue tape pretty much completely disappears when you use it on acetate. Would there ever be an Instarox that has wider printed ribbon? Nikki, I don't know that there will ever be. Oh, thank you, Maria. I don't know that there will ever be one. Whoops. I can't say that that will ever be an option in the inspiration box, but I can tell you that a lot of times during the year we do offer the larger ribbon. But we have done it before, but I can tell you there are no plans for it this year yet. But things change all the time. Okay, so my whole idea is you would be able to see the ribbon through the jar, right? Okay? Oh my goodness, hello Michelle! Where the hell have you been? I had to come up with this whole idea by myself. Where have you been? Yes, twine is something that we've also been talking about. I had to come up with this whole idea by myself, Michelle. Okay, so I know obviously you can go in and you can, well actually let's put a little piece of tape back there first. You could go in and you could do this separately and, you know, all that, but yeah, twine is something we could do. So I'm just adding a little bit of tape here. Yes, feel better, Carrie. I know this is a little unorthodox, but I'm going to go in and pop this off now from back here. Okay, there we go. I feel much better about that now. Alright. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. We do have Afterpay. It's the best. It's the best. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this on here. Okay. And I'm just going to tie a knot. Now, you can not tie a knot if you want to, if you have an assistant there with you, but I'm just going to tie a little knot there. See that? Now, it gives the appearance that it's wrapped around the jar. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm going to give you a close-up in a second, but the whole idea was, I've seen when, you know, folks create these, and it looks really cool. I mean, it does, because they'll, you know, punch a hole through it and do all that cool stuff. But for me, I was like, what will really make it look like this is tied around that jar? And that is by creating literally the outside of the jar with acetate and then tying a bow right on the darn thing. So you'll see it literally looks like it's tied onto the jar. So let me show you. Let's pop this off there. So there we go. Now let's cut this. Alright, so now look. It literally looks like, see how the ribbon looks like it's tied onto the jar? Because you would be able to see through the jar. Okay, so see how it, I mean literally it's actually conforming to the edges of the jar because it's a jar. It looks like a jar. So it literally gives it the look that it's in a jar. See? I was like, let me take the beautiful brilliance that Shannon did, but I have to try to figure out something. I have to do something different. I can't copy exactly what her card is. Alright, so now let's go in and grab our conversation clippings, and we're going to use the dark ones because I think we need to add a little bit of darkness to this card. So, what we're going to do is I think the You Make Me Smile is, oh no. Let's see, what do we have here? I do like the, or you, yeah, we'll do the Never Stop Flourishing. What is a door, not a door? What is it? Oh, that's good. I like that, Michelle. Yes, dimensional, I needed it to have a little oomph. I need a little oomph. Alright. So now we'll do the Never Stop Flourishing. And you can trim a little off the top, too. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. So we have the Never Stop Flourishing. And it really looks like a jar because that's what we did. It's a jar. I know. I love this episode too, Candy. Wait till you see Candy. When you see our new release that's coming, you are going to wait till you see. You're going to see some really cool stuff. You're going to be very excited. And what you could even do is you could slip this behind the jar. if you wanted to, so it would look like it's, you know, I mean, you could do so much with this. So it looks like it's like part behind the jar. We're not going to do that because we're not going to get too tricky with our optical illusions, but now we'll just place that right there, and it says never stop flourishing. Pop it down, and there we go. There is our finished card. Simple in its approach once you see kind of, you know, how we did everything. But I really wanted the ribbon, because you can see, like, it literally, I mean, it looks like it's wrapped around that whole darn jar, and that's how it is. So I love this. I hope that you love it too. I hope you had, let's bring the camera down a little bit so you can get an up close and personal, but I hope you love it as much as I do. It was a lot of fun to create. And I hope you take some inspiration from it. It's really cool to be able to use some of these background pieces. Like, for instance, these are the pieces that are these are the pieces that come in the kit. Now, you don't always have to use them in the way they're intended, meaning you don't have to go through and color them. You don't have to go through and do all of that, you know, kind of back end stuff. You can very easily just blend them like that. Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's all I got for you. So I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, tomorrow we are creating a really, really cool wreath card, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And we are going to be using some different colors, a whole bunch of different colors. We'll talk about those colors tomorrow. A whole bunch of different colors, a different scrapbook. Rewind. I just saw something that said scrapbook. A whole bunch of different cardstock colors, which I'm really excited about. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Remember to grab some of those goodies, the new goodies that we have on the website. Did you all see Who Loves Disney? I guess I can't say. Who Loves the Magic Place? I don't know that we're allowed to say Disney, because they don't. But we just got the entire new collection from... thank you, Kim. The entire new collection from Cartabella. I think Cartabella, the Disney collection. Which wreath, since you made me get them? I'm going to be using the Judy wreath. The smaller of the two. The smaller of the two is what I'll be using tomorrow. Alright, thank you all so much. I will see you very, very soon. I can't wait to see what y'all create, and I can't wait to see what y'all make with all the really, really cool, stuff. Echo Park, that's it. Echo Park. I always think Cartabella, but I guess they're kind of the same thing. Just different brands. So, alright, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I love you all to pieces. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own 3D card, jar card, or your own ending. I appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you